Mondays with Mayra. Live life forward and share wisdom back. Hi, welcome to Mondays with Mondays with Mayra. He's always so sleepy when it comes to this, but he insists on being here because he reminds me to press like and subscribe. So welcome to Mondays with Mayra, and our guests today are absent, and they are our adult children. Of course, we love our adult children so much. I hear a lot of complaints from other elders about their adult children. They don't call, they don't ride, or they don't show up for the holidays. You who are listening, you may have the same situation. I know that with all the children I have, and there's 17, if you are just listening for the first time, 11 of whom are adopted, and they sometimes prefer to be in the company of their in-laws than with us. They prefer to have their holidays with other people, or this Friendsgiving that they now have. And I remember going to Al-Anon meetings and hearing these young people saying, "Oh my God, I don't want to go. There's so much drama." So maybe it's our responsibility to lower the drama on these days. But I know one thing, that it is very important, is that you lead your life. Your adult children are adults. I don't know who put that children on there, because they are adults primarily. It is not an adjective, it is a noun. And we have to respect their decisions. We have to respect the fact that they want to make their own mistakes and learn from them, hopefully. But it's no longer a 2-year-old. They have to make their own mistakes. And I think that is the hardest part of parenting, allowing our children to make their own mistakes. If they're independent, if they don't need for money, then you've done a great job. You made them independent. You showed them how. And I'm very proud of all my children, whether or not, and I hope my children are listening, which you know they're not, that they're doing well. I don't get calls that they're not doing well. Those calls that I get, I have to treat them like adults and let them make their own mistakes. There are times when you can send them a couple of dollars, but they're adults and they make their own adult mistakes. And sometimes, as in the case of one of my daughters, it causes their death. And that's something that I will always have to live with, whether or not it was my fault. But I'm a mom, and I think it is. However, it isn't. And so, allow your children to be the best that they can be. And sometimes that's downright foolish, just like we were, or sometimes are. Think about it. And it hurts like hell, doesn't it? It really does. I remember the old folks telling me, don't have a lot of kids, they break your hearts when they're adults. And I said, oh, not mine. Mine are going to be brought up right. So they do break your heart, but it's your heart that you put out there for them to break because you love them. And it's worth the fight. It's worth it. At least I think so. Let me know what you think. So this is Dr. Mayra Fernandez. Enjoy. Mondays with Mayra. Live life forward and share wisdom back.